Hey everybody, so I'm sorry if my camera quality totally sucks. This glare right here is because I smashed my camera screen, or my whole phone really, and I'm just waiting to get a new one. So until then, there's going to be that glare there, but I'm just trying to deal with what I got. So today's topic is going to be really serious and definitely something that's heavy that plays on my heart and my mind, because it's something that I have dealt with for a very long time. And that topic is social anxiety. Now, I don't want this video to be something that is extremely depressing, and I almost question if I should make them because I like to be positive and look at the bright side of things. But I want you guys to also realize that I myself have struggles. So personally for me, I did not always have social anxiety. I grew up and I was a very happy, bubbly girl. I made friends easily, and it was something that was just really easy for me to do, was make friends. Up until my friends hurt me, to the point where I seriously was just crippled by what I went through. It took me probably about 4 years from the time that it happened until the time that I actually realized that what had happened to me was absolutely playing a role and affected me bigger than I realized. So 2014 was the hardest year of my life, and that was the year that I ended up having a mental breakdown. I quit my job because I just couldn't take it anymore, and I shaved my head. Yes, I did have a Britney Spears moment. Even though that does seem funny, it was something that definitely played a toll on me. I would not go anywhere. I would not do anything. I think I laid 2 months in bed with doing very little around the house without communicating with people, and seriously, parts of me just wanted to die. I seriously lost all hope in people. Sorry, this is emotional, but I seriously lost all hope in people, and I had absolutely no faith or trust in anybody. And that is something that is difficult to deal with. So the idea of me ever trusting another human being was the hardest thing I ever dealt with, because I really thought that I would not be able to deal with people or deal with what I was going through. I seriously thought I was at my end. And once 2015 hit, 2 things happened. The first thing that happened was my sister gave me this amazing book that helped me understand my mind in a way that I didn't even realize. And the second thing that happened is I realized that by me just moping around and not being a positive human being was not going to fix everything that people have done to me. I realize now that I can't change those circumstances, and I can't change what people have done to me. I can't change what people say or what people do, but what I can change is my reaction to those circumstances. Once I came to the realization that I wasn't going to just fix myself by sitting on the sofa, that it was time for me to do 2 things, and that was become mentally stable and to lose weight. And I knew that a big part of the reason why I was mentally unstable was because of my weight. And a lot of my weight gain was because I was mentally unstable. When I started to lose weight, though, it wasn't something that was in the back of my mind as far as working on my social skills with others. It wasn't until I started to lose even more weight and I realized that I needed to. So what I would do is I would force myself to be friends with people or talk to people, and it all started with talking to cashiers at grocery stores. I would say hi, ask them how their day is, and try to start a conversation with them. Whenever I was at the checkout line, I would always start a conversation with the cashier, and by doing that, it helped me to open up and just realize that people aren't as scary as I thought they were. Now, I'm not going around and telling them my whole life story, but just the idea that I can go in and they know who I am, and you become kind of like a acquaintance, is just something that is just nice enough to know that they know you and you are able to talk to them. And now I am, I guess you can say, a social butterfly. I still have my moments where I'm afraid, or I don't know what to say, or I'm awkward just because that's my personality. But I try my best to open up to people and just be who I am, because at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. So if you are watching this and you are my friend, I just want to say thank you. I don't have many friends, and the ones that I do have, I choose very wisely. So I want you to realize that by you being my friend, it is a big step for me, and that it's not something I take lightly because it took me a long time to get where I am today. I just want to say thank you for watching this video and for taking the time out to realize that social anxiety, any kind of anxiety, any kind of depression is a real thing, and it's not just in our heads. We live with it daily. I still live with it sometimes. I still have panic attacks at times, but they are far and few between. And the fact that I have been able to overcome that is an amazing thing.